Alrighty, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy White Album here, and I am back on some more Witch on the Holy Night. Last time we left off, we met Alice, the goth queen herself, so... Also, the last video I posted, I got a copyright claim. There was like a part in the video, like in the beginning, where I say, oh, this sounds like Minecraft music. Yeah, apparently that song is copyrighted, but it's weird because there's like a classical song throughout the later on in the video, and that didn't get copyright claimed, which is weird. So hopefully we get no copyrighted music this time, because that's just more editing I gotta do. But I won't know until it's like, hey, copyright. I left it up on the last video because I'm a small channel and they really don't give a fuck about smaller channels when it comes to copyright claim, because I'm not really technically I'm not in the YouTube partner program, as they say. But with all that being said, let's get going. Let's continue. I think we finished episode 1 of chapter 1, I guess. So let's keep going. Here we go. Alright, little happening of last night. So let's go to the next episode. Alright, get some water real quick. Episode 2, little happening of last night. Alright, we got fireflies playing in the background. Let's go. The city is really strange. But a pretty place once you get... But a pretty God damn it. But a pretty easy place to live once you get the hang of it. This is the music. This is the music. This is the copyrighted music. So, you probably won't hear it in the actual video, but what I'm listening to right now is copyrighted, so I might have to edit that out in the editing, or put something over it. But here we go. Sujiro sighed listlessly. He looked down at the winter schoolyard below, lost in thought. December was written on the corner of the chalkboard. He couldn't believe 10 days had already passed since he first transferred to school. The last vestiges of autumn had faded with the change of the month. The trees were all but barren, and the ground below them was a mat of fallen leaves. Fourth period was classics. An elderly teacher stood at the lectern and rambled on. While he had gotten used to the classroom, he still had a long way to go to get up to the speed in his classes. Lacking even the basic understanding most students learn in their earliest scholastic life, it was a battle for Sojourn to keep up. Even if he was unable to grasp all the content right away, he at least tried to memorize, almost said mesmerize, it's not the word, everything in hope that he could make use of it down the road. What? Which is why losing himself in thought was about the last thing he should have done. What? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just got finished recording an MK video, so I'm not in my reading mood, but alright, here we go. Which is why losing himself in his thoughts was about the last thing he should have been doing. He would normally chastise himself for daydreaming, but... Troublingly, he was unable to concentrate in class today. Sojiro could not place the source of his lack of concentration. It could have not been the winter in the city. It was much milder than the mountains. Neither was his part-time job particularly tiring. He was not any more physically fatigued than the average student, so that could have not been either. Others might conclude that it was because the courses were boring, but that seemed off the mark too. Sojiro did not share his classmates' opinions about their classes. On the contrary, he rather enjoyed his class time. No, his frame of mind was not to blame either. Trying to figure out what was wrong only made him more depressed. What's wrong with me? It's not like me to get so distracted. He scolded himself and turned his attention to the chalkboard. The rhythmic ticks of the chalk were sending him to a slumber, but he somehow managed to resist their lullaby. And yet, he was still unable to focus on the class. Sojiro reflected silently as was his custom, and sighed inwardly. Deep down, he knew the real source of his agitation. The events of the previous night were the only thing it could be. Was it the Catman? With the chime to signal the end of class, the teacher bowed and exited into the hallway. To see him off, the 30 or so students all stood up from their desks. The clock, which had seemed to slow dramatically around 11:30, now struck noon. Oh god, I hope this isn't fucking copyrighted music either. The tension seemed to fade from the room all at once. The release from a difficult lesson was the start of a lunchtime, the highlight of school life. I misread all that shit. Hold on. None of that. There we go. Misake High's cafeteria was not particularly known for its quality of food. Hey, neither was mine. Complaints that the quality was below that of private school went unheeded, and the same unique flavors appeared on the menu each and every day. Private school prices, coupled with the subpar quality, led the majority of the students to opt for boxed lunches instead. Sojiro's class, 2C, was no exception. The boys muscled as many as 10 desks into what resembled a long dining table. Conversely, the girls divided themselves into smaller tables of 2 or 3 desks with practiced ease and started chatting with their cliques. I almost said peers, but then cliques popped up. I'm like, oh, that's not the word. Not a single student wasted even a second on their precious lunchtime. When both sides differed in method, they shared a common goal. Sojiro was struck dumb by the efficiency of the transformation. Even after 10 days, he was unable to keep pace with the rest of the class and remained seated where he had sat during the previous period.
Oi! Kochikoyo, Shizuki!
Oi! Hey! Suzuki, over here, my man. So with us, you fucking loser. I didn't mean to. Right. The voice came from the large makeshift dining table near the window. Hosuke Kinomi was beckoning him over while leaning back in his chair in a way that looked like he could fall backward at any time. He was regularly shot down by others in the class for being lazy and crass, but his earnest nature kept him from getting on anyone's bad side. Though something could be said for not being so forthcoming all the time too. Time's wasting. Let's eat.
俺さ、昨日店の残り物もらいすぎたんだよ。春巻きだよ、春巻き。それを見た親父がさ、もらったもんは残すなってうるさくてさ。食い物、春巻きしかねえんだわ。
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I got a bunch of leftover spring rolls from yesterday, but when my dad saw them, he told me I shouldn't waste them. So that's the only thing I've got. It seemed his endgame was to find someone who might take pity on him and trade him for something better. The two of them worked at the same restaurant, so he was one of the few people Sojiro knew before starting school. He was also the reason Sojiro was able to learn the true meaning of the phrase, can't live with them, can't live without him.
お、いいな。しずきも来いよ。今日は待ちに待った缶詰祭りをすっからさ。
Canned food festival? Alright. Yeah, Suzuki, get your butt over here. It's the long-awaited canned food festival today. Yo, Japan just has a festival for everything, man. God damn, they're so cool. Japan is so cool, man. They have like festivals and shit. What do we got? Nothing. I know Florida has like the state fair, but that's like every once in a while. I haven't gone to the state fair in a few years, so I guess that's my fault. So we're really going through with this? We're absolutely sure we're gonna do this.
バカ、すげえ楽しいってきっと。そりゃパチモン臭いけど、カニ缶とか食い放題なんだぜ。サバ缶じゃなくて。
You bet your ass we are. Sure, the stuff is processed to all hell, but all the canned crab you can eat, all right? I mean, this ain't no sardines in a can, my guy.
マジ？やったー！俺も参加する。コンビーフは一人一個？それとも早い者勝ち？
For real? You for real? You know, fuck, I fucked up. You for real? Then hell yeah, count me in. There's enough corned beef for everyone, or it's first come first serve.
お前な、一人で何個も食えるもんじゃねえぞあれ。うまいのは最初の一個だけだって。
That's not something you can eat a ton of, you know. Only the first can taste any good.
しずきたちが来るならノルマは一人7個に下がるのか。助かるな。
Well, with Suzuki on board, we'd be at even 7 cans at a piece. What a lifesaver.
ところで木の実の弁当の中身なんか缶詰より硬そうじゃない？
So what's up with your lunch, Kinomi? It seems harder than the cans. Did I read that right? I don't know if I did. The boys usually pass the time by making fun of each other's lunches, but today they were united against a common foe. A pyramid of countless cans stood in the middle of the table. They had all been taken from the pantry in a certain student's house, and the expiration dates all of them have been scribbled out with a marker. Oh god. Botulism, baby. Alrighty, lads. Everyone get your can openers? Got your can openers?
食べるも地獄、残すも地獄。我ら5次元目の授業はないものと恐れぬ修羅となり、鉄の悪魔どもを平らげん。
Eating them sucks. No one likes leftovers, but these metal demons must be slain at all costs, even if it means missing 5th period.
食材は下町の何でも紹介、マーケット中山からの提供です。
Oh, and special thanks to our sponsors, Downtown McCoy and Nakayama Market. Nakayama. Downtown McCoy. Sounds like a wrestler's name.
Phew! Baka mo yasumi yasumi, yay!
Yeah, baby, let's eat. The boys united as one and hoisted their can openers into the air. Fucking Sojiro's face. Hey, eat up. There's enough can openers to go around.
いや、君らの弁当の毒味はごめんだって昨日言ったはずだ。
I thought I told you yesterday that I'm not interested in being your taste tester.
それに、その缶詰半分以上、賞味期限切れてるだろう。
And besides, a few of those cans are past their expiration date, man.
なんだよ、釣れねえな。
Come on, man, live a little. Don't you want a little botulism in your life, man? I mean, it's only a deadly fucking bacteria that could kill you if you don't have any, if you don't get immediate fucking medical attention. Quite an inexplicably good group of guys. Their real motivation seemed to be spread the pain. But moved by their energy and conceding defeat, Sojiro got up from his seat and joined them. And before he could,
じゃあ私たちが釣り上げようかな。
hey, give it a rest, why don't you?
しずきくん、あんなの放っておいて一緒にどう？
Forget them, Suzuki. Come eat with us. Another interested party joined the fray. Where did I? A girl with short but stylish hair had called out to him. She had also tried to get Sojiro to join the track and field club several days earlier.
いや、そっちも遠慮したいな。できれば。
Thanks for the offer, but I'd rather not. He answered with a troubled look on his face. On their table was nothing but a pile of fruit Sojiro had never heard of, or had never seen before. So it's like strawberries. Oh.
マンゴーもあるし、ヤシの実だってあるし、内緒だけど、夕張メロンもあるんだから。
What? Why? You don't like papayas? We've got mango, coconut. If you want something else, and don't tell anyone, but we've also got Yabari lemon. Yo, mango coconut, bro. That's like the fucking Puerto Rican like national food right there, man. I'd be at that table in a heartbeat, man. Fucking cracking open a fucking coconut and a mango. I have no clue what a Yabari melon is. I might have to look that up. The members of the fruit group pumped the fucking fruit group. I'm sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh. The members of the fruit group pumped their fist in unison at the last delicacy.
待て、なんだヤシの実って。あれ食えるもんなの？
Wait, coconuts? Can you even eat those?
あ、マンゴー余ったら回してほしいな。
Yo, I'd take a mango if you got any extra.
バカ、肉食え肉。そんなんだから貧弱な体してんだぞ、お前ら。
Hey, idiots. Meat, baby, meat. Eating anything else is just gonna make you weak, baby. You need that protein in your life. And meanwhile, Sojiro's like, what the fuck? Sojiro couldn't keep track of all the voices flying across the room.
わかるのは、どっちも破滅的だってことだけだ。
All I know that nothing good will come out of either of these choices. Well, I'm pretty sure this is a visual novel, so my friend, we're gonna be able to pick who we want, right? That being said, he found it difficult to refuse them outright. His tendency to accept others' goodwill at face value occasionally left him frozen with indecision. Not accustomed to regular human interaction, he was unable to judge when it was or was not appropriate to turn down someone. Someone tapped the lost little lamb on his shoulder.
ほっとけほっとけ。いちいちここのバカどもに付き合ってちゃ人生台無しだ。適当に流しとけばいいんだよ。
Ah, don't mind them. If you get involved with every idiot who invites you to do something, you'll mess up your whole life. That's okay to turn them down, you know?
ほら、お前らもな、善良な羊を悪の園に引きずり込んでんじゃねえよ。
Hey, and you guys, stop trying to lead this good soul over to the dark side. An inappropriate loud voice echoed throughout the classroom from behind him.
副会長
Vice President. Sojiro turned around to see a boy a head taller than him. His long hair, while unkempt, had been brushed back, giving it an appealing, wind-swept look. His attractive features belied the contempt for the classroom his eyes carried. Man. Unlike the perpetually dopey-looking Sojiro. Damn, you gotta disrespect him like that? He was an extremely attractive boy, capable of captivating anyone who so much as glanced at him. In most cases, such a boy's presence would be met with awe and respect. However,
なんだよ、副会長様のお出ましか
whew. Sorry, I had to turn off my mic. I just sneezed really bad. Oh god, that hurt my back. All right. Oh look, our mighty vice president has graciously decided to pay us a visit.
てめえらのバカ顔にはコリゴリだって学食に陣取ってたんじゃなかったのかよ。
Yeah, man, I thought you were going to take up residence in the cafeteria so you wouldn't have to see our stupid faces anymore, bruh.
ここは見ての通り、ボンクラどもが集う貧民街でございますよ。王子、ほら、A組の綺麗どころとカフェでお茶でもしてればいいじゃない。
I mean, have you lost your way, Your Highness? You're slumming where the commoners eat gruel from their troughs. Should you be sipping tea with the babes from Class A?
またしずき呼びに来たのかよ。青子女子といい、飛び丸殿下といい。しずき、なんかやばいことしちゃったのか。
Why don't you leave Suzuki alone, huh? First Lady Aoko has it in for him. Now His Highness too? What did he have done to earn the attention of such royalty? Okay, just so you know, in my school we had student council. We had ambassadors, but we didn't talk like this, bro. We didn't fucking like, hey, moron, nice shirt. Oh, cool. Yeah, you got a special shirt that nobody else can get. Yeah, all I need is straight A's and I could join them too, dickhead.
しずきくんは校則違反しないじゃん。ちょっとそれ以外のルール破るだけで。
Well, he almost broke moral rules by fucking killing himself by accident. Really? But Suzuki's such a goody two-shoes. She's never broken any rules. Well, the rules of the schools at least.
ってことはやっぱり築地くん、青崎に振られてからそっちに走ったって本当だったのね。
Wait a minute. Could it be that? Tsukiji really switched teams after Aozaki rejected him? Man, what a plot twist of the story if that was the case, right? They continue to give him a hard time. Sojiro cannot help but feel sorry for him. The class vice president, on the other hand, showed absolutely no reaction whatsoever. He glared at them with a bored look and simply raised his voice.
相変わらず無駄に元気があって結構じゃねえかてめえら。
Ah, you freaks should get new material.
そんなに活力たぎってんなら冬季特別清掃班にだって参加できるよな。おい。
Why don't you spend your time more productively for once, huh? Like helping with the special winter cleaning team. Yeah, you heard me. Special winter cleaning team? Man, they have clubs for everything over there in Japan, huh? God damn. School life must be so cool. I mean, then again, this is like a... I know a lot of anime shit has like a lot of like club shit. I don't know... Because I don't really think like America has schools that have like clubs and shit like that. I know my school did. I mean, I went to a public school for fuck's sake, so... I don't know.
今んところ自主的に申し出てるのは全校で一人しかいねえんだ。西井全員が参加すりゃ俺も青崎も肩の荷が下りるってもんなんだがよ。
Only one student in the entire school has signed up so far. Having all Class C with us would be a huge help, but I guess you want me and Aozaki to do all the work, huh? The menacing growl in his voice contrasted greatly with the boy's well-constructed looks. Both Team Canned and Team Fruit's words were doused like a fire being smothered. This was partly due to their fear of the boy, but mostly due to their fear of the Special Winter Cleaning Team. Yes, the Special Winter Cleaning Team. Well, I would like you to explain who the fuck that is. Joining meant spending part of your winter break cleaning up the old school building in mountainous rear courtyard that had been neglected by the previous two student councils. It was a form of legalized torture that could potentially ruin 3 whole days of your winter break. And forget about any compensation in the form of extra credits. No, it was a pointless volunteer work for a student council project. It was practically a miracle that they had even found even a single volunteer. Let me guess who that volunteer is.
いや、僕らちょっと体弱いんで、スミッチョで缶詰食べてますね。
Sorry, bro. We're clearly not like fit enough. Yeah, that's it. That stuff takes conditioning. We'll just eat our canned food in the corner now, okay? Thanks. Bye.
私たちも貧血気味でこうやって果物食べてないと死んじゃうっていうか、冬休みはもう予定いっぱいっていうか。
Yeah, us too. We're anemic, you see, and if we don't eat this fruit, we'll die. That we already have plans or something. Fucking anemic. Is everybody in TYPEMOON anemic? Like, goddamn. All the students but one scuffled away. That's much better. Lunchtime is best in silence.
1年坊主の教室より2年の教室の方がやかましいなんて苦情。いい加減にしやがれよ、アホども。
I'm tired of people complaining that you guys make I'm tired of people complaining that you guys make even more noise than the freshmen. Get it together, you losers. The mom meekly scurried away. Sojiro turned to join them, but as he did, you're coming with me, baby. Hold on, Sojiro, you're with me. The hand on his shoulder held him in place.
だよ、生徒会応募。人んちのテーブルマナーまで指図してほしくねえよな。
Jeez. What does the student council think they are anyway, huh? Barging into our classroom to lecture us on table manners. Kinomi cursed under his breath to his friends, but the second the vice president turned to go.
はぁ？上等じゃねえか、木の実。いいぜ。お前が記念すべき2人目だ。
I'm sorry, what was it?
首を洗って待ってやがれ。
What was that, Kinomi? Oh, you want to be our second volunteer, huh? Perfect! I'll make it the best winter vacation you've ever had. The vice president must have heard everything Kinomi said, because he gave a thumbs up before figuratively jabbing in his eye.
はぁ？何言ってんですか、あいつ。
Yo, White, this guy's for real?
あれ自主的なイベントじゃん。いくら副会長だって強制はできないですよね。
This is voluntary, isn't it? Like, it ain't voluntary if you gotta force people to do it. Am I right? The problem child of Class C laughed merrily.
そりゃ昨日までの話だ。
That was yesterday.
会長の提案が学校側に受理されてな。本日付で生徒会役員は強制力のある推薦権をもらえたんだよ。
The school has since accepted the president's proposal that council members be able to forcibly enlist students for participation.
特に会長と副会長の推薦は絶対だ。拒否した場合、学校側はともかく青崎が何するか俺には止められねえから、そのつもりでな。
And recommendations by the president and vice president are ironclad. Refusing them, that means breaking school rules in addition to facing Aozaki's wrath, which, let me tell you now, I won't be able to stop, so...
それ事実上の死刑宣告じゃ。生徒会マジ応募。
Yo, like, what the fuck, bro? You're hanging me by my balls here. This is extortion or blackmail or something. Like, what? Kinomi's terrified shrinking continued behind them as the vice president Sojiro left the classroom.
お前も大変だな、宗十郎。
Alrighty, what the hell am I gonna do with you, Sojiro?
あんたも割と暇なんだな、副会長。
With me? Aren't you busy with other things, Vice President? The two entered the empty student council room. Misaki High's students' council had the use of two rooms. I struggle to read that. One was a large office specifically made for the student council. The second was the archive room, once used as a preparatory office for math courses. Hopefully I said that word right. As the latter of the two, the walls were lined with densely packed shelves, making an already cramped room seem even more confined. For this reason, it served more as a private refuge to the student council. The two students sat across from one another. Tobimaru Tsukiji. I almost said Suzuki. He was the son of the chairman of Misaki High School and the vice president of its school council. Like Sojiro, he was in his second year and first met the transfer student a week earlier when the task of looking after him was dumped onto the student council.
副会長はやめろって。クソったれな話だが、俺は所詮会長の犬だからな。
I already told you to stop calling me that. People may have called me the president's dog. Should I have to take from her anyways? As self-deprecating as his words were, he hardly seemed dissatisfied with the arrangement. He took a snack from his pocket and grimaced at it before taking a bite. The 100-calorie bar sacrificed flavor for efficiency, but somehow not enough to prevent him from gnawing on it like a piece of jerky.
そうか。でも犬は良くないな、飛び丸。
See what you're saying, Toby, but being a dog isn't exactly a good thing. What's with that animation? Sojiro sat in the chair with a concerned look on his face.
あ？犬がどうしたって？
I didn't catch that. Something about dogs.
犬は良くないって言った。例えが違う気がするし、何より怖いぞ、あれ。
Dogs aren't good. I mean, it's a bad comparison in the first place, but dogs are way scarier.
なんだよ。山奥育ちのくせに犬が怖いのか？
You grew up in the mountains and you're still afraid of dogs, huh?
そりゃ大抵の生き物は怖いけど、犬は別格だ。
I'm afraid of most animals, but dogs are in a class of their own.
路頭を組んだ野犬ほど始末に負えないものはない。
A pack of wild dogs is particularly terrifying.
足の速さも脅威だけど、何より執念深すぎる。
They're as tenacious as they are fast.
坂だろうと追いかけてくるし、最後の一匹になるまで引かないんだぞ。
No matter where you run, they'll chase you as long as there's still life left in them. Sojiro opened his lunch as he spoke. Inside the bright green cloth, 3 beautifully made triangular rice balls.
ショックだ。
Oh, would you look at that?
ショックって何が？
Look at what? What do you mean?
いや、そんなこの世のものとは思えない握り飯を見たのは初めてだ。思わず絶句しちまった。
It's just that those are some special looking rice balls you got there.
それどっちなんだ？
I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
褒めてるんだよ、バカ。
I'm trying to compliment you, moron. Sojiro was always confounded by phrasing that could be interpreted in many ways. Euphemisms and subtle sarcasm were often lost to him. It was only on rare occasions like this one that he chose to confirm what was being said. Tobimaru had come to suspect that Sojiro had a very black and white way of seeing things.
ところで、その固まった小麦粉みたいなの、美味しいのか？
Say, does that hard chunk of flour looking thing taste any good? Sojiro stared at the energy bar with a curious look on his face.
まずくはねえが、うまくもねえよ。まあ、試してみる分には止めねえが。
It's not meant to taste good. You can try it if you want. Yeah, protein bars, man. Ugh. I like eating them sometimes, but that aftertaste of that is just gross sometimes. With certain bars, there's like one that I like.
ことが三大欲求ならなおさらだ。
People shouldn't hold back when it comes to the 3 base desires. Oh god, what are you gonna tell us? Tobimaro quickly finished off his bar, put another one on the table, and grabbed one of Sojiro's rice balls. Sojiro failed to notice the rudeness of the forced exchange and gave the proffered energy bar a try.
なんだか土を食べてるみたいだ。
This tastes like dirt, man.
違いない。遊びをなくせば人生こんなもんだって見本だな。
Now you get it. It's what a joyless existence tastes like. Out of principle, Sojiro labored over his energy bar, cringing all the while. He was both curious of the unknown and loathed to leave something unfinished.
今無理に平らげる必要はねえぞ。そいつの利点は携帯食ってところだからな。
Don't force yourself to finish it right. Just when I think they're finished talking, they keep fucking talking. Alright, here we go. Don't force yourself to finish it right now. The whole point of it is that you can eat it on the run. And while the flavor isn't that great, at least it's consistent. Anyway, never mind all that. Are you getting used to how things work around here, huh?
ああ。飛び丸や青崎が気を使ってくれているからね。
Yes, you and Aozaki have been a huge help. Tobimaro turned his eyes up to the ceiling, unable to handle Sojiro's carefree smile. As absent-minded as Sojiro might have been, his expressions were nothing less incredibly earnest. It was like poison to someone as self-absorbed as Tobimaro.
だから青崎は来ねえんだよな。
And I know why Aozaki goes out of her way to avoid him. He took a bite from the rice ball to steer himself away from such thoughts. Though now cold, the rice had managed to maintain its freshness, startling Tobimaro.
ん？いや待て。気を使ってんのは俺だけじゃねえか。青崎なんてお前が転入した日に彼迷惑だから見張ってての一言だけだぞ。
Huh? Wait a second. I'm the one who has your back. You know that, right? Aozaki told me you were too annoying to deal with.
なんでそこで君が怒るんだ?
Did I say something to upset you?
いや、だからだな。お前が学校になれるよう陰ながら見守ってんのは俺で、青崎は生徒会室で全校生徒の弱みを集めてるだけって話だ。面倒な苦労してんのは俺だけじゃねえかって。
Don't you get it? I'm the one helping you keep your head above water, while Aozaki sits in the student council room digging up dirt on other students. I'm the one who gets lumbered with crap jobs, while she gets to... Tobimaro stopped himself, realizing how ridiculous he sounded. Sojiro, rightly so, knew it was nothing to get this upset over.
いいさ。青崎に言いつけられなきゃこうなることもなかったしな。
Well, whatever. I'm only here because she told me to be.
知ってるか？あいつどうして俺にこんな役させたと思う？
Do you know? Do you know why she lumbered me with you?
副会長だからだろ。
Because you're the vice president? Tobimaro's handsome face went dark.
あのな、どうして副会長が転入生一人にかかりっきりにならなくちゃいけねえんだよ。
Do you really think it's normal for a student council vice president to waste all of his time on a single transfer student?
いいぜ。機会があったら青崎本人に聞いてみな。あいつの本性がわかるからよ。
Look, whatever, man. Try asking her directly if you get the chance. You'll learn who she really is. He snatched another bite of the rice ball while grumbling under his breath. There it was again, rice grains that were just dry enough to be fresh and tender, and a morsel that betrayed its humble description, which must have been delicately molded by a master chef rather than a haphazardly clumped into a ball.
そして何よりこの塩加減、中の具から染み出した玄妙な醤油加減はどうだ。食欲をそそるどころか、脳を食欲だけにするような。
Just the right amount of salt. And the subtlest of soy sauce notes coming from the center. It doesn't just whet your appetite. It stimulates the desired centers of your brain. And, oh wow.
飛び丸、思ってることが口に出てるみたいだけど。
Oh, the transitions that this fucking game has was so great. Like, fucking Sojiro's face is perfect there. Wait, how do I hide? Fucking. I would like to like.
いや、それほどのショックだったってわけだ。
Oh, I skipped it. Fuck, accent. All right. He said you talking to yourself out loud. It's nothing. Just colored me surprised.
なあ、その字。これ具はなんだ?
Hey, Sonoji. What's this feeling, anyways? It was only natural to inquire about the unexpectedly delicious taste. He had been nibbling around the edges and had not yet reached its center.
ああ、それはイナゴ。
That would be Grasshopper.
ありえねえ!
No way. The vice president choked on his cough. He had assumed that Sojiro would prefer earthly ingredients instead of seafood on the amount of his mountain life, but never expected he would use grasshoppers.
くそ、食う前に言えよな。信じられねえぐらいうまいと思っちまったじゃねえか。
Damn it, man. Should have warned me first, Sojiro. But man, was that delicious. I mean, let's be honest, man. You're eating a fucking energy bar that's got protein. You just got a shit ton of protein with them crickets, baby. Or grasshoppers, I meant to say, you know. They might not taste that great. Okay, like, jokes aside, I actually tried crickets before. They taste like the peanut shells for some reason. Not like the shell, the peanut, like the husk over the actual peanut itself. They taste like that. They're actually not that bad.
嘘だよ。
I was just joking. They locked eyes for a moment.
本
And
当
then
は
they...
鮭。いくらなんでもイナゴはね。
Damn, bro. Okay, he just exposed me, but I'll admit it. I've had crickets before. It's salmon. I would never eat grasshopper.
おお、そうだよな。いや、安心した。いくらなんでもイナゴはねえよな。
Alright, yeah. I mean, I knew that, of course. Of course it wouldn't be grasshopper. Like,
ああ、こんな都会で身の締まったイナゴが手に入るもんか。
yeah, I mean, you can't find fresh grasshoppers in this city to begin with. Oh, he wasn't joking. As curious as those words were, Tobimaru decided to let them go.
たく、どっちにしても冗談きついぜ。危うく吐き出すところだったじゃねえか。らしくねえぞ、宗次郎。
Jeez, Sojiro. That's not something to joke about, man. You want me to hurl or something?
君が青崎の悪口を言うからだ。
Don't say bad things about Alzaki, then. Sojiro closed his eyes as he continued to chew on his rice ball. Tobimaru watched incredulously as Sojiro made no attempt to hide his disapproval.
おい、今のはさすがに聞き捨てならねえぞ。俺が青崎の悪口を言ったから異種返しをしたと、そういうことか?
Okay. That I can't let go. You're really saying you were taking revenge for Alzaki? Sojiro continued chewing. Then the country boy's silent protest said that all needed to be said. The vice president suddenly looked like he had been struck by lightning.
なんてこった。お前、まさか青崎に惚れてんのか?
What the? Don't tell me you've fallen for her.
そうなのか? そうなんだな。おい、眠ってねえで起きろ。
Yeah, haven't you? Hey. I asked you a question, damn it. Tobimaru flew out of his chair and violently shook Sojiro by the shoulders. Sojiro opened his eyes.
そうか。お前は1年前の惨劇を知らないんだな。
I forgot. You don't know what happened about a year ago,
知
huh?
ってりゃ、そんなストレートな破滅願望を持つこともなかったろうに。
Because if you did, you would be treading down this path of destruction, my friend.
君の言葉には誤解が含まれてるけど、それは後にする。それより、1年前の惨劇って?
Now, look, you've got it all wrong, but that's okay. Tell me what happened a year ago first. Tobimaru regained his composure and sat down after a moment's thought.
仕方ねえ。この手の噂をするのは好きじゃねえんだけどな。
Okay, I'm not one to gossip, but for you, I'm making an exception. Tobimaru reassured himself that it was in Sojiro's best interest as a young man to know.
あれは 青崎がまだ1年の頃の話だ。
I think that's where we're gonna end it.
あの頃はみんな入学したばっかりで、
Nope, stop fucking talking, Dick.
外見は文句なしに美人だからな。
Can I not pause this?
あいつ、そりゃ男どもは狂気乱舞したもんさ。
Stop it!
あれは青崎がまだ1年の頃の。
Alright, that's how we're gonna end it. I try to stop it, but it's not letting me. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. We finally get to meet Mr. Tobimaru Tsukiji. Looks like he has a little love interest for Aoko, which is going to be interesting. But just close the app there. With that being said, you guys are going to have to wait till next time to see what the story is all about, what the fuss is all about around Miss Aoko Ozaki. But if you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. My name has been WhiteAlbum, signing out.